Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is make the frosting for our sugar cookies. You'll notice they just slightly brown on the bottom. These are perfect. Okay, so I have this pan, this little small saucepan. So I have between 3 tablespoons and 4 tablespoons of frozen raspberries here. And I'm just going to stick them here in the saucepan, and I'm going to heat them up. Okay, you can also I don't like to use a microwave, but you're certainly welcome to. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll get back and I'll show you how to put it all together. I heated the raspberries, and as you can see, they're broken apart, and this is what I'm going to stick into my powdered sugar here. Okay, so I'm going to take my spatula and just drop it in, seeds and all. This is what makes this beautiful design in it. Every bit of raspberry, because remember, we only started with between 3 and 4 tablespoons of frozen raspberries, so I want every bit of that inside the frosting. We're going to put some of this fresh orange juice in that frosting, and I'm going to make it the consistency just a little runny, but not too runny. Okay, so let's start out with, we'll just do 1 teaspoon at a time. Yes, no seeds. Okay, we're going to mix that in and see what that gives us. I accidentally discovered this because I don't like to use artificial coloring in any of my foods. Okay, so what I'm doing is just mixing this together. Obviously I need more orange juice. So I'm going to put in another teaspoon. You have to be really careful with powdered sugar. You can easily put too much liquid in it and cause it to be really, really runny. So look how beautiful this is. It's nice, bright pink, and then the seeds add a decoration to it. It almost looks like sprinkles on the cookie, red sprinkles. Okay, now this is just a little too thick, so I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon. This little part of a seed there. Okay, and I'm going to slowly put this together and see. Okay, and I'm going to just see how it runs. It's running a little thick. Okay, so let me add that other half of a teaspoon. And then see how that comes out. You could also use orange juice from your refrigerator if you have orange juice in your refrigerator. I just like to use fresh when possible. Okay, and that is running still just a little thicker than I want it. I want it to run just a little smoother than that, but it's not going to be much, so let's do another half. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Do you see that? It's running. You could even get it a little thinner than that if you'd like. We'll see how it spreads on a cookie. Okay, so I take my butter knife and I'm just going to spread that on there. Yeah, this is perfect consistency. Look how pretty that is. And the taste is just unreal. It is just wonderful. If you are a fan of raspberries, you are going to love these cookies. My students request this cookie. It's probably my second most requested cookie. My first one is my quadruple chocolate, so if you don't, you need to see my video on that one too. But aren't these just really pretty? Yeah, this is the perfect consistency. So And give it ample enough amount of frosting. People like to eat frosting with their sugar cookies, so. And then you just let them set. Right now they have a real shiny luster. You have to wait till they dry. They'll have a dull luster to them, and then that's when you can serve them. So just take all of your cookies and frost away. Okay. I finished frosting all my cookies, and as you can see, they're just beautiful and they taste scrumptious. The seeds give it a little decoration. It makes about 2.5, 3 dozen cookies. My husband said he had to sample a couple before I put them on display. I will plate them up and then give them to my 2-year-old neighbor. And you can do this not only for Christmas, but any holiday or any event. Birthdays are great. You can change the color of the frosting, you can change the decoration, the cookie cutter, whatever the occasion is. But these cookies are great all year round. People will be asking for the recipe every time you serve them. Guaranteed. They're plated up and ready to go over to my neighbor's house. She will just devour them.